When we first met, one of my friends invited me to go meet this guy to hang out.
This is me.
And then I didn't think she thought anything of him. I thought she just thought he was a brother type figure. That's what I was told, and that was not the case.
It wasn't the case in my eyes, no. Then I saw Amy and actually felt the chemistry. It's funny, I actually drove her vehicle back to Yankton, and she was playing on her phone. You know, like girls do that nowadays too. I think probably worse than back in the day. But I said, give me the phone, and she grabbed my hand.
Well, I had thought he was grabbing my hand, not my phone, so I thought he was making the first move.
Yeah.
But apparently I did, so.
The first time I actually said, hey, will you be my girlfriend? It was Halloween. So Halloween, she was dressed like a boy.
And most of his clothes.
Right? But yeah, Halloween of 2007 is when we started dating.
What I love about Lucas is just the man he continues to build himself to be. He knew Christ before we started dating and everything, but he just continues to build himself in the Word, and he continues to build his relationship with Christ, which benefits me. It's just amazing to see the growth, even within the last year.
What I love about Amy is her heart and her care for people, her compassion, the love of the children that we have together, and the love for me. She makes me a better person. You always need that sidekick, and she builds me up all the time.
And I think it's helped a lot too, listening to the podcast, the Celebrate Marriage podcast, because Ryan and Michelle interact together. She shows her side, he shows his side. Mm-hmm. So it's cool to see how they interact and explain.
You know, each of us listen to it separately, but we can come together with it. Mm-hmm. We talk about it, you know, touch points on it, and bring it up sometimes. You know, if there's one thing Ryan said that I really agree with and I want Amy to hear it, I might not say it the best way, but there's a hint at it, you know, like, yeah, Ryan did say, there's some research to back it up.
One thing that I would say to other couples that I've learned over the last year is just put Christ at the center of your marriage. If he's not at the center, you're going to crumble. You're not going to have a foundation. You need that foundation. I feel like that's one of the biggest things I've really learned over the last several years.
It helps you with grace. You know, like somebody, you know, she'll do something that doesn't make me happy, but at the same time, instead of, you know, flying off the handle, my first thing is to extend grace, because I love her. You know, there's a reason I married her, and it's growth. So when we put our firm foundation on Christ, it just blossomed. I'm more in love with her now than I ever was. And basically, when you put the focus on Christ, everything else just falls in place.